friends. I'm so excited to be filming right now. I don't know, it just brings me so much joy. Today's video is exciting because I can't believe it's been a year since my last one, so it is going to be my trend prediction video. In the past, I watched a lot of the runway shows and I did do so for this video as well, but I'm trying to lean more towards what I'm actually seeing and what I'm being drawn towards. There are a few overlaps because, like, not to toot my own horn, but I feel like maybe it's because I shop too much. I love fashion. I sort of predict these things ahead of time because usually the runways are predicting for like the following year. So I am trying to narrow these down more so for things that I'm actually leading towards and seeing in like the cultural zeitgeist. So let's start off with some patterns. Okay, so you can see I'm wearing the striped top. I just feel like stripes are taking over, specifically horizontal stripes. I think we saw a bit last year with Miu Miu really introducing the more polo stripes, and a lot of people were wearing polo stripes specifically, but I think we're gonna see it also in just like our clothing, cardigans like this, people layering with stripes. I don't know if I would do that personally just because that's not my personal style, but I have been seeing a lot of layering with stripes, playing with the different colors and different directions as well, like wearing something under that's a different way of stripe. So I think it's a fun way to add a little bit of funkiness, but of course stripes are a classic. Something like this I would say is not completely in my comfort zone. I personally just like wearing more neutral, you know, just solid colors, solid prints, but something like this I feel like it's not too over the top. It's a classic but still plays into the trend, so I really like this top, and I actually layered it with a regular cardigan under just because I feel like it just adds a little something. I also think layering will be a trend as well, so those two just like kind of go in together, playing with the different textures, different patterns with layering is really fun. Next, I think we'll see a lot more of this polka dot pattern. I have been drawn to getting a polka dotted bag. I have gotten a studded bag from Madewell. It's actually so cute. I'll link it below, but that also has, I guess, a polka dot sort of vibe because of the studs, but specifically also just polka dotted like tote bags I've been seeing. Guys, he wants to say hi. I think with polka dots, I've seen a lot of like black and white polka dots, and this will definitely, I think, be more of a trend in the spring and summer. It's just a cute pattern to add to your outfits, so I think we'll be seeing that a lot. With that being said, I think another trend that would be really popular are buttons. This goes for outerwear specifically, and cardigans have been trending. And so with this, I think in our jackets, we're going to see a lot more buttons, specifically the jackets and coats that have a funnel neck. Funnel necks sort of button all the way to the top, sort of like a turtleneck. Even in like wool, oversized wool jackets, I've seen a lot of jackets have that detail where it goes all the way to the top. Super just chic. Minimal, but just adds a little bit of character and structure, which is my favorite word, structure to your outfit. Again, having a different sort of collar can really elevate your outfit rather than the more traditional polo sort of collars. I've also seen designs of buttons being like the prime sort of highlight of the top, adding a bit of detail. I've also seen like asymmetrical buttons, so a new refreshing sort of take on a classic, which is a button. Next, also with outerwear, are capes, ponchos, shawls, that sort of realm. I've been seeing this a lot. This is very popular probably in the fall winter seasons, but even the spring and the transitional seasons, these are very practical because sometimes you don't want to hold a huge jacket. You have to take it off when it gets too hot and you have to hold it, but wearing like a cape or a sort of poncho that often has shorter sleeves but still covers like your chest area, that's like very practical, and I've been seeing this a lot, and I think this is definitely something kind of new. It wasn't popular in like the past few years or anything. We've seen like the totem scarf included jacket be popular, and just this is a gradual transition. Also with scarves being very popular, I think having a shawl or cape sort of design naturally fits into the trajectory of what it's gonna be this season. So yeah, I've seen it with leather, I've seen it with just regular cotton, different materials, and again, layering on top of what you're wearing under that, add a bit more texture and contrast to your outfits. I'm excited to see where this trend goes because I think it is a little bit more different, also practical, but I don't know how long this trend will last, so let's see. Next is utility. I mentioned this in my past video for 2024 as well, I believe, but this year it's going to be in full swing, utility style specifically, and less so of the barn jacket per se. I actually bought a jacket recently that is more utility style, playing with like this denim vibe. A lot of denim on denim is popular, which ties into this utility style of clothing made of cotton, for example, or suede even. This sort of more masculine vibe to a utility jacket. It's somewhat oversized, so you're able to layer with that, and especially in the transitional seasons, that'll be very useful. I've talked so much about outerwear, I feel like I need to stop. But I have one more piece, and I think more mid-length jackets will be popular. We have seen so much of the full length jackets, coats be very popular, and I think this year we're gonna see it transition into a more shorter length, kind of to your knees or maybe mid-calf, for example. And also with that, I think we'll see less of cropped jackets. There's like a surge of either it's cropped or it's super long. That's sort of the trend that I saw in the past few years, but I really think we're gonna go more into these more longer line. For example, like the utility jacket, I think it's going to be a little bit more oversized, and at the same time these trench coats, these wool coats will be a bit shorter than your regular super long ones. I'm hoping that makes sense, but that kind of goes along with what we'll be wearing on our bottoms. I really think we're going to see a resurgence in the rain boot. We saw it with the Chanel rain boots, and I think that was like a pioneer for this resurgence. Of course, rain boots are a classic, and like riding boots have been very popular as well, but I really think we'll see it. Of course, you need to wear them with like leggings or the skinny jean, I know guys, but it's hard to wear these riding boots or these rain boots with baggy jeans. I do think there will be a shift into wearing more like leggings or tighter pants to be able to wear these rain boots, these riding boots. In order to show your riding boots, your jacket also has to be semi-shorter. It goes hand in hand. For example, with the riding boot, with the rain boot, the jackets will just naturally be a little bit shorter than our super long trench coats or super long wool coats. Those are utility jackets with these rain boots, with these riding boots, I think will match very well, and we'll see that a lot. Very chic, and I really like that. I really feel like this past year, especially in like the fall winter, we've seen a surge in leopard. I mentioned this in my past video, I don't want to sound like a broken record, but leopard is super popular, and now I think we're seeing a lot more of leopard, but with the pony hair. With that, a lot of cowhide pony hair style clothing or patterns. Not gonna lie, I have been really wanting to buy something that has the pony hair element. I just think it adds a little bit of texture to your outfits, a little bit of interest, and for example, a purse with the pony hair. From afar, it'll look like a normal bag. If you look closely, you'll realize it's actually textured, and just something about that I really appreciate. I have been eyeing a few like vintage items from Celine. They used to have a line of pony hair. We've seen it a lot with shoes. The Wales Bonner collabs, they had the pony hair. A lot of people have been wearing pony hair jackets, and personally for me, that's just a little bit too big of a statement for my personal wardrobe. So playing with it with accessories is a nice touch, and I definitely think we'll be seeing that a lot this year. Not even with the patterns as well, just having that texture kind of, I guess, is similar to suede that we've been seeing, and I really think that'll be very popular, so that is something that I will be looking for. Next, regarding also bags, is oversized clutches. So this has been on the runways I've seen, and it just looks cute. I also have been like realizing that I've been trying to just hold that as well, and it's just very practical, like having a bag just in your arm, just holding it rather than putting it on your shoulder, if that makes sense. Very chic, on the go sort of vibe. I really like it. Having a oversized clutch is what I've been seeing. Very malleable, but no handle, and so you literally only have one option but to hold it around your arm. But also just having a regular bag, and instead of putting it on your shoulder or wearing it, just holding it on your arm, in your arms, is just playing to the trend. So it's very chic, I'd say. Very like, I'm so busy, I don't have time to wear my bag. I only have time to carry it because I'm so on the go. Okay, I know I just said that we won't be wearing our bags, but I also think crossbody bags will be very popular. This is definitely a prediction, I think, on my end, because I haven't seen a lot of people talk about this. I don't know why. I've just been drawn to having the ability to have a bag that crosses over. I think it just acts as, number one, an accessory to your outfit, but number two, it has a sort of utilitarian feel to it in a sense, because it's just practical. It's really chic and also goes into this more on-the-go vibe. It adds like a different silhouette to your overall outfit. If you're wearing a very minimal outfit, for example, having a crossbody bag that's a different color or different texture and it being like against your body, it just adds a different structural element, and tiny details like that I think will make an outfit. And this also goes into the different colors that will be trending. So having a touch of, for example, blue, I think will be very popular, and pink rather than the reds we've been seeing. I mentioned this in my past video, guys, but I swear this year it's gonna be like full swing. And with that, I want to also mention silver. I personally think silver will be the tone of this year. I think silver more so than gold. We had a surge in mixing metals this past year, but this year I've been just leaning more towards silver, and having that like as an accessory or having a brighter like silver bag or something, I just think is so chic. Okay, also with shoes, we'll still see a slimmer silhouette, but we'll see it in different textures, specifically leather. I don't know why I've been seeing that a lot. Maybe it also ties into the riding boot. And this one photo I found on Pinterest, it is a shoe that's just made out of all leather, having a different take on the silhouette that we've seen so much in the past few seasons. I think that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching another trend prediction video. I hope this was helpful for you guys that are also interested in trends, and please let me know what you think will be trending or what you'll be wearing or not wearing. That's also fun to hear. Please subscribe and like, save this for later. That means a lot. So thank you guys so much, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video.